Philip Yu. And it's the 4th of July today, which means it's the first Saturday in the month of July. And we promised when we finished our interview last month, Dr. Yu was going to teach us about,
well, how to get out of your homes now and how to exercise at home without going to a gym, because they're all closed now anyways, and without having to buy a lot of expensive bulky equipment.
I'm in favor of that. I do the other E word, I do eating. So you're going to teach us about exercising. Now, before we get started, tell us where your office is here in Palm Desert.
So we're located in the city of Palm Desert at Cook Street in East Hoveley, across the street from the JW Marriott, the one with the boat inside. And there is a VA clinic. And if you go in the entrance off Cook Street, you'll see the VA clinic building. You take a left, and our medical condo, you'll see a Dr. Ronald Bush sign. We are in the same condo as Dr. Ronald Bush. You'll see Laser Med Pain Institute, Dr. Philip Yu and Associates on the window.
And we've learned that the website is Dr. Philip with 2 L's, YOO.com.
There you
right?
go, drphilipu.com at your service.
And we have our Vanna White here.
Yes.
What is your phone number?
537
760-537
4929.
4929, and this will all be up on joeyenglish.com. Okay, we've been learning that you do instant COVID tests, you specialize in pain, you have lasers, you have all kinds of deep tissue, soft tissue, but today we're going to talk about, define this, what gadget is it that you have on?
Okay, so it's kind of like we want to get out of the house, but if services are closed, like your gym, and even if your gym or fitness center is open, because of social distancing, you might think twice about going. So how can you effectively work out at home without having to buy a lot of expensive or bulky equipment? You might not have much space, or maybe you don't want to invest in a home gym. So literally, this device I'm wearing here is, I call it bodybuilding in a bag. You saw.
I'll take a picture, Joey Pals.
Yeah.
When I take a picture of Dr. Yu, I'll take him in his bodybuilding
in a bag. So you saw me take this out of my little
Shake it.
my bag here. And these are bands. And in the bands there are air bladders. And these air bladders are attached to this, it's a air compressor. It's a little pump. It's invented in Japan. Over about 40 years of research, they've mastered this. So what it does is when I turned it on, I'll turn it on right here. This is the Pro Cycle because I'm advanced. You'd be group, that's all ages. I'm going to put high setting. So what it's doing, you hear that buzzing? That's the air compressor, and it's pumping air into these air bladders on my armband and my leg band. What it's doing is constricting your blood flow, and then it's relaxing, just like your heart. Diastolic contracts, and systolic, and then diastolic, it releases. And what you're doing is acting like a second heart, where it's pushing more blood and oxygen, causing nitric oxide to open up those blood vessels to get fresh blood down your arms and legs, and then you get that venous and lymphatic return up your circulatory system, your lungs, your heart, your brain. All the organs are nourished with fresh oxygen and blood. So this is a perfect way to exercise at home without having to do a lot of strenuous work to build muscle. It builds your bone without having to leave the house. And if you want to leave the house, you can wear this and you can do your exercises outside. Walk around the neighborhood, do your aerobics, do your Zumba routine.
You could do this at your desk.
Yeah, I mean, look, watch me. So look, I'm doing a biceps curl. Am I lifting a weight?
No.
But look how much pumped I'm getting because it's being constricted. I'm getting more blood flow, and look at my leg. I can do leg extensions, and guess what? If you're working, because a lot of us work from home on your computer, you don't have to go out and exercise. You can put these bands, and I do my yoga routine while I'm on my Zoom chats, and I'm doing my biceps curl. You could do shoulders, triceps, all your thighs. And guess what? This makes lactic acid. That's the waste product from exercise. It makes your muscles sore. But what's a good thing about lactic acid? It releases growth hormone from your brain. What's growth hormone? The fountain of youth hormone. Skin repair, hair growth, reverse aging. It builds muscle, it builds bone, your immune system, your joints. So this is a perfect way for our baby boomers, not only our baby boomers, our seniors, even athletes like me, to get more performance without being sore.
I mean, you could be on an airplane.
Exactly. You know, a lot of people get strokes because they get
Yes.
an embolus from their legs. The calves are like they're like your second and third heart. They need to pump. But if you're not walking, doing calf raises in the plane to
Now, what
prevent
do
a
we call
stroke,
this again?
this is Katsu band training. KAATSU.
TSU
Yeah.
band training.
Yeah. And if you go to our website, drphilippi.com, click
Wait,
shop.
I'm sorry, I clicked the microphone.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
You
go to
the website.
drphilippi.com. You'll press shop. You'll see an online shopping cart. You can buy this online, and there are online training videos, or you could come to the clinic and you could demo the unit for all our patients. You could come to the clinic, use it for free. But I'm always like, why don't you just get your own unit? You can do it at home, take it on the plane,
Yes.
visit your kids, take it with you. Bodybuilding in a bag.
I'm thinking of lots of applications, doctor, because if you had people who were wheelchair bound,
Yes, our stroke patients, they're paralyzed. Guess what? Put this on, and you know how stroke patients are all swollen all the time? There's no lymphatic drainage, there's no blood moving around, and they can have diabetes, they can have heart disease, and guess what? This gets the blood and lymphatics moving, even if you're just sitting there with them on. Now, to get even more fitness and function, then we would get the stroke patient to start moving against gravity, and then they can get more, we can get light weights or bands to get them to a more functional level.
this is very exciting.
Yeah.
And who wants to go outside and exercise in the heat anyway?
Exactly.
I mean, sit in your air conditioned room and do this at home. Now, you sell these.
Yep, these are available at our clinic at the Palm Desert or Orange County office, or you can get them online and through a live Zoom video, a telemedicine consult, we can walk you through the program. We have pre-recorded online routines. It's just press the button, put them on, you're good to go. You want one of these, don't you? Look at this.
tell you, if
Look,
I-
I mean, there's nothing like that feeling of blood and oxygen going down. I could just feel everything waking up. Your brain gets stimulated because the growth hormone is released from your pineal gland here. You get better sleep because melatonin is released. It's like, it just warms your joints up. You don't feel like the Tin Man or Wizard of Oz when you're getting out of bed or a chair. You just get up and go on a plane. You could prevent an embolus or stroke by putting it on your legs, and it's pumping the blood and muscles for
How
you.
about for golfers warming up?
Oh, yeah, this is perfect because I had a rotator cuff tear, and the stem cells did help, but it would always give me a little tweaky pain after I did shoulder exercise. Guess what? The first day I did this, do my rotator cuff exercises, I have not had that rotator cuff pain in my shoulder since then.
We're talking, and actually we're listening to Dr. Philip. He's so enthusiastic about all these different things. We have so much to learn, and we haven't even talked about stem cells yet, and that's one of my favorites.
And guess what? This stimulates your stem cells. So
Oh.
what was missing from my program, I wanted to find out effective rehabilitative exercise program to stimulate your stem cells after you have the stem cells put in your body. And guess what? What I found, we did an experiment. A patient had stem cell in their knee and they didn't get good results. So he said, okay, let's try it again with the Katsu bands on. That day he was walking around without pain. Yeah.
Oh.
Because what the Katsu bands do is while you're getting the stem cells injected in your knee, it's pumping more blood and nitric oxide and growth factors and your body's natural stem cells to assist the umbilical cord stem cells. And that took it to the next level.
That's what would happen if you were younger.
Exactly. So it's kind of like reversing that clock. And it's good for post-treatment rehabilitation to keep on strengthening those joints and muscles and bones after your regenerative medicine stem cell procedure. So this is just a game changer. Because most clinics you go to, they'll inject the stem cells in you, bye-bye. Guess what? We give you the laser to stimulate it. We give you the Katsu bands to get nitric oxide, oxygen, growth hormone to stimulate the repair, multiple fold instead of having just the injection itself.
I think, Joey Pals, the thing to do is to pick up the phone and call Dr. Yu at
537
760-537. You'd think I'd
4929.
4929 537. I'll write it down. 4929. And just have a conversation with him about your aches and pains, because people over 60 have all kinds of them. And it sounds like you've got a tool bag with something in there for everything.
So my goal is people, if I had to teach them one exercise, it would be a body weight squat.
Wait, you're off the mic.
Yeah, I mean, how do you get up from the toilet seat or a sofa? It's a squat, right? You're squatting up. So guess what? You put the band on, and it allows you to squat deeper, and because it's strengthening your muscles and it's getting more joint fluid there, it's the perfect exercise. You can do your yoga, your Zumba, and you can do your walking and your golf warm up.
Oh,
so
yes.
you can, when your shoulders stiff or your back or your knee, this will loosen it up in 8 minutes. Yeah.
Is it real expensive?
So this unit, so if you join LA Fitness, it'll cost you about $30 a month, right? So that's $360. So in 3 years, what's that? It's $1,000. This, you have it for life, okay? So if you break it down, it'll cost about $3 a day, all right? So which is nothing, but you have it for life. $3 a day for a year is nothing, right? And over 3 years, it's just as expensive as a LA Fitness membership, but it never expires. So once it's paid for, you have it for life.
It's too bad we can't get prescriptions that recommend this gadget, so that insurance would cover it.
So right now, the company they're located in Huntington Beach, by the way, and yeah, they're working on getting it covered by the VA insurance, veterans,
Yes.
and eventually Medicare as a durable medical equipment like a knee brace or back brace. But why wait? We know that when you're dealing with government-run insurance, it's not very efficient. What do they give you? They just want to give you more pills, right? No, these are pressure pills that are natural pills. It's just natural oxygen. It's natural nitric oxide blood flow. That's what this. So you're investing in your own health.
I'm sure it's addictive to get on this. And
I'm on this all day. I mean, when I'm standing working on my computer, I'll just turn it on and I'll start moving around. I'm the only one moving around. Everyone's sitting around on these Zoom chats. I'm moving, getting that blood flow. The worst thing you do is just sit around.
I have a sign in my office that says, "Sitting is the new smoking." Okay, Joey Pals, we're out of time this month, but phone number is 537-4929. Dr. Philip, YOOU.com. drphilipu.com. We'll be together again next month. Thanks a whole bunch. We have a lot to learn.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Let's do it again.
Yes. Bye-bye.